All right, before we begin, let's thank our sponsors. Inspect All Pest Services, providing the highest quality termite pest and wildlife control. But that's not all. Inspect All Pest Services will take care of your insulation, pressure washing, gutter maintenance, and other home services in Metro Atlanta and the surrounding areas. InspectAllServices.com. Big thanks to the Aurora Law Firm. That'd be one Mad Dog Manny Aurora and Pew Pew. The AuroraLawFirm.com litigates all of the United States, based out of Georgia, whether it's criminal defense, white-collar crime, DUI, drug offenses, appeals, and more. That would be the Aurora Law Firm. Ridgeline Counseling, Dr. David Markwell and his therapist. 3 locations in Georgia, one across from Sprayberry High School in Sandy Plains and East Cobb. Marietta near the square in McKaysville, just outside of Blue Ridge. But the good doctor can talk to you wherever you are at with a virtual session. Schedule that today via markwelltherapy.com or email them directly, ridgelinecounseling@gmail.com. FBC Insurance, perfect for new homeowners, or if you're just looking to reshop those current insurance policies, which is never a bad idea. 5-star service, shop over 35 A-rated companies, multi-policy bundle discounts. They'll help you shop for carriers to find insurance for your house, flood, auto, motorcycle, boat, recreational vehicle, or even a personal policy. 888-308-1841. You can always get a quote online, FBCInsuranceServices.com. Alternate Power Solutions of Georgia, family owned and operated. They are a Generac generator dealer offering sales, service, installation, and repair of automatic home standby and portable generators. Never lose power again. They're the best at what they do, hands down, no doubt about it. Every customer at Alternate Power Solutions gets an upgraded warranty, free monitoring with a service contract. They offer flexible financing, semi-annual and annual service contracts for existing installations, and warranty repair. A-plus rating with the BB&B. Call or request a free home assessment. You can do that by calling 770-853-7571 or go to poweringgeorgia.com. Don't forget the discount code Bailey, my last name, Bailey, for $500 off your entire installation, servicing Georgia and Tennessee. Jayco Contracting, gutter and roofing specialist. Give Cliff Bratcher a call. Two-peer Cliff Bratcher. This is the hardest working guy in the business and the most trustworthy. 770-316-3876. He works every day of the year. Don't worry about it. He's got you. Licensed and insured roofing and gutter specialist covering all of Georgia. They are a platinum preferred contractor with Owens Corning, the creator of the Pink Panther. Not the you know what I mean. Free gutter guards with the purchase of a roof. Satisfaction guaranteed, commercial and residential. JaycoContracting.com. And, of course, Cliff Bratcher, 770-316-3876. And Live Ozone Therapy Spa, Central Florida's first and only ozone therapy spa, also offering red light therapy, presotherapy, halotherapy, PEMF, and also chromiotherapy, plus many ozone-infused products online like the magnesium butter. You can go to liveozoneTherapySpa.com to book your appointment or to purchase any of those products. And for all two peers, if you use the code BS10, you get a 10% discount at checkout. All right, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, please reach out to me via thebaileyshow.com. Let's have a conversation, see how the BS podcast can help your brand. All right, let's begin.
Go ahead and leave a comment about how you deal with your children leaving home while I recover.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Our kids leaving the nest is never easy. So in order to cope, Jason and Rachel have decided to share the journey of their kids, Caleb and Ariel, or Bees as most know her. Follow the story in this podcast.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Yeah, there it is. Episode 53 of Honey, I Raised the Kids. Thanks for being here. This is the podcast about us becoming empty nesters. It is our therapy. My name is Jason Bailey. There's my lovely wife, Rachel Guy.
Hey, y'all.
Collectively, we are known as RAEJAE.
They like us as RAEJAE. Every time.
I like getting name checked on social media as RAEJAE.
Yeah.
That makes me feel cool.
Bae, are you cool?
Well, I'm cool when that happens.
Yeah.
Outside of that, no, I'm not.
All right, bestie.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So thanks for being here. This is the podcast about us becoming empty nesters. And it's just sharing our story. It's like our life has started all over again with the two kids that are adults. You know, Ariel's going to be 20
I know.
in a couple weeks, and
So
Caleb's
weird.
going to be 24 in a couple weeks. which we'll get to that here in a second.
So crazy.
And then us, really doing new things in our life as far as our career goes. At 40 and 49, opening up a live ozone therapy spa, Central Florida's first and only ozone therapy spa, and podcasting versus being, full-time radio personality. I don't know if those days will ever happen, but this is what the podcast is about. And like I said, it's kind of therapy for us. We, on last episode, we're talking about how, come May, June, we get the barrage of
It's birthday season.
Birthdays, right?
Yeah.
We did not mention what we're doing for our birthday,
Oh,
which I didn't.
so lovely.
I didn't even think about that. We talked about the kids and the party when we get back,
Yep.
and the prize shopping and what Caleb wanted.
Yep.
The WWE John Cena replica belt. Stand by. I'll give you more details on that. But we didn't tell everybody that
What we're doing?
we're going OG. What we've done every summer for about 10 years,
Yep.
except for the last, two?
2.
Yeah. And that's go
I
back to
missed
it.
it.
Go back to Atlantis in the Bahamas.
Bahama Mamas.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my abs before we go to Bahamas.
Well, you keep looking in all the wrong places. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
I tried to find it in the bottom of the Wawa bag, but the lady forgot to put them in there.
I know you're also looking for them at the buffet.
Oh, I might find them there.
No, I don't think you're gonna. And I know you damn well aren't gonna find them at the bottom of that cheesecake you had the other night.
It was a good effort.
But yeah, you looked real hard.
I tried.
You look so hard. You had to clean your plate.
Yeah, I licked the plate. I was like, oh, lick the plate. Yeah.
So
I didn't find 'em.
so we we've gone to Atlantis and the Bahamas for years as a family vacation. We love it down there.
do.
It's paradise. Most of you know the story. The last time we were down there, Ariel's friend died
On my birthday.
on Rachel's birthday.
She's good.
Came back to life. Yeah,
They
they brought her back
You
to life.
gotta say that part.
But I've told the story a million times. But yeah, so I'm assuming everybody knows the story. But so she drowned, sucked up too much water. Thank God there was a doctor on the beach. They brought her
Saved her
back,
life.
took her to the hospital.
Yep.
A couple days later, she was released.
Yeah. Tati's good. She's planning on coming down for B's birthday.
Right. Yeah. She just doesn't ever want to go back to the Bahamas again.
No, I think she's good on the whole swimming situation.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Bees will never jet ski again with me.
No, you ruined that. You totally traumatized her.
And Tati is never going to want to go to the Bahamas with us again.
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think she wants to get in the ocean.
Right. So so Caleb's birthday's first. It's coming up here in a couple weeks.
Yes.
And last episode, I told you, look, he wanted the WWE John Cena replica belt for John Cena's last year, $519. You said,
hell no.
I said, I get it. I understand it. I'm a wrestling fan. That is one of our bonds. That is one of the things that brings us together. So I'm here to tell you that it is on its way.
Oh, he got you.
He got me.
Yeah. See, he was very intelligent in how he did that. Or he was like, he sent me the picture or the link or whatever, and was like, oh my God, I've wanted this since I was little. And I'm like, ain't no way in hell that's gonna happen. No. $500 for a damn belt. I am not the one.
Well, I was worried that I wouldn't get it here in time because they're on back order.
Oh no. So he's not the only one that wants his dumb belt.
No, it's a thing. And I get it. I understand what it's saying.
Okay.
So my friends at the WWE are going to make sure I have the belt.
Oh,
in time.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Fellas.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
John, and
you.
everybody
Yes.
at the
thank you.
WWE. You're just look at it as a make-a-wish. Caleb's pretty close.
Oh, yay.
Right. Yeah.
Crushed it.
So the other fun part of Caleb's birthday
Is your mom shopping?
is my mother shopping.
It's my favorite thing on the planet is your mom shopping.
Every once in a while, television comes up with a real gem of an idea.
Oh, okay.
I think that I should pitch a television show based off of my mother shopping for birthday presents.
Old lady shopping?
oh my God, it would be entertain, because the best entertainment comes from people that they don't know that are entertaining you.
Yeah.
She's that person.
She has no idea. I love it every time.
So, for example, again, a lot of you that go back with me have heard many of these stories before, but for those that don't, throughout my entire life, the ups and downs, remember, my mother and I have reconnected, reconciled after 17 years. Yeah, 17 years.
Yeah, it was a good 12 years. No, hold on. We were together for 12 years before I met your mom.
Yeah, but I didn't talk to her well before that.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying on this side of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, so about 17 years. And we've had our falling outs. I mean, we've had stretches of talking and everything's good, and then stretches, years and not talking. So when I was a kid and she would buy prizes, they were always unusual prizes. They were either the upper echelon of prizes, like the best of the best.
Okay.
When you didn't need the best of the best. But she would convince you that you did. She's a very good manipulator. I'll give you an example of that. One of my school dances, I believe it was my junior year.
Of high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, all the guys are getting their suits at Chess King and Oak Tree.
Okay.
Okay, these were
taking it way back.
Yeah, these were two, they would be the equivalent of like American Eagle today and Structure, which Structure was Chess King. It was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, they bought it out. I mean, over time, it was Chess King first.
I remember Structure.
And then
don't remember Chess King.
And then it went to Structure, and then it went to Express.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, but it started as Chess King. And there was another kind of offshoot store called Oak Tree.
Okay.
I still that beat up leather belt that I wear.
Yeah.
From Oak Tree.
Shut up. You've had that long?
I've had that. I bought that when I was a sophomore in high school.
Is it time to let it go?
No,
he's chilling.
It's a comfortable belt. It's
cruising right along.
It's vintage now.
You know what? I just about got it broken in.
Yeah, that's a people used to say Oak Tree didn't have good stuff. Dude, I bought a belt there. How long ago? 30-ish years ago. And I still wear it today. Nobody ever questions me. Is that from the 90s? No, it's a belt. Right?
No, and it doesn't look beat up. That's a good leather belt.
What a good leather belt. Yeah. Also, what does that say about me? I'm still able to wear the belt that I wore in high school.
Oh. Can you find your abs?
Yeah, I never had those. Oh. So anyway, the suits that they had at Oak Tree and Chess King were like, at the time, in the early 90s, those like colors like olive green and midnight blue and like radish red, Those
were the trendies.
Yeah, those are the colors. The, De La Soul-y type colors, right?
All right.
And all the and the jackets were short, like the waiter jackets. Okay, that was the trend.
Okay.
And all the kids had them. That's what all the kids were wearing. I said to my mom, that's what I want to wear to the dance. I want this green suit. I want to wear a blue shirt, and I've got this tie that's got all these different colors in it, like yellows and oranges.
Oh, Bees wasn't around to help you then.
And blues and reds. It's 1992, and I'm looking dope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bees was not there to help you on that.
That's why the kid got the bitches.
Okay.
Because I dress like that.
All right. Maybe, can we bring it back and try again?
Yeah.
And see.
It'll come back around, I promise you.
You bring it back.
God, Jenna, Jesus.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Our dog is just horrible.
She's got problems.
Stinks so bad. So anyway, my mother would not buy me the suit.
Okay.
Now, I never understood why until later. She made me go to Burdines, which is now Macy's.
Yep.
And she, instead of spending, because those suits were on sale, they're for $99. You get the suit, you get the whole outfit, I think.
Yeah.
And she would convince me that they were cheap. And I'm going to take you to Burdines
and get you a good suit.
I'm going to get you a double-breasted black suit that you can wear all the time.
I'm going to dress you like an old man.
Not just to one dance. I'm not wasting money on one dance. I'm buying you something that you're going to be able to wear forever.
Oh.
Nice silk tie, too.
I mean,
right?
You did keep your belt forever.
So she ends up spending like $500-$600 on the suit.
Okay.
So she overspent. That was the story. That was the point of the story.
Mhm.
She just overspends on things that are there's no need to overspend on them. Like I wore that suit once, right? You know, double breasted for a kid. What are you doing? You know,
that's serious business.
It wasn't the trend.
Yeah, but were you not still getting the bitches?
Nah, bitches all left me when they saw me in the double-breasted suit. But I tell you, some of the chaperones came over and they liked it.
They did. Started the Big Daddy Bang Bang era.
You might be 16, but you're an old soul. I can tell by the double-breasted suits.
You didn't even know your mom was starting Big Daddy Bang Bang.
Yeah, that's right. My mom actually trafficked me while I was in high school, and I had no idea. So anyway, so my mother has always been an odd gift giver. You know, one Christmas, she gave me a bunch of clothes from JCPenney that I would never wear.
But did she? So usually when she's shopping, there's a reason behind things. Like, but it's her reason, but there's a reason behind something. And it's like whether it reminds her of something that you did when you were little, or I mean, it's a very obscure reason, but there's a reason.
Well, I have no idea. That Christmas, it was just odd. I mean, I look back now, the clothes were very Yellowstone. You know, they were JCPenney, the Arizona collection. And when I wasn't even really brandy. I wasn't a brandy type of guy, like it didn't have to be Nike or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was just odd because it wasn't my style. And then she gave me a shirt box and it had like 8 Fossil watches in it. So weird. I swear to God, to this day, she stole them. It just doesn't make any sense.
A lot of watches.
It's a lot of watches.
You wear like 5 per arm.
It was weird. It was a weird time. Setting you up listening for my mother and her gift giving habits.
Mm-hmm.
Very odd. Back to the beginning, present day. She's out shopping for Caleb, and Caleb's birthday's not for another
week.
Yeah, it's a week. She's doesn't have much to do. So when she's got something to do, it's got to get done now.
She really likes Caleb too.
She loves Caleb.
I think that Caleb reminds her of you.
Probably.
I really think so, because she just like is enthralled with him, and she really appreciates. He'll go over there and help her with technology.
Yeah.
And he's very patient with her and teaching her how to do it. And she can't get over how smart he is. And I really like, he's like mini you.
And it's interesting because they are 2 different ideologies, or like politically wise.
Yeah.
She is a diehard Trump Republican, old school conservative.
Yeah.
Which is an oxymoron in itself there. And then Caleb is, this next gen, not understanding shit, left leaning Democrat.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, together they're, a Charlie Kirk interview. It's just 2 totally different ends of the spectrum. So, but she absolutely loves and adores Caleb.
She does.
She calls me the other day. She likes to shop at this place called LCM, which is, they've got new stuff, but it's kind of like a Goodwill, but it's not.
It's like, it's kind of like Goodwill. It's like she likes to thrift.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Thrift.
She's a thrifter. But
they have stuff that's new that's donated there.
Correct.
Right.
So you can find new things when you're thrifting. That's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. People donate and whatever, or get rid of things. Like if, so the new age version of, for the younger girls, because it's super trendy to thrift, is like Plato's Closet. And there's a bunch of different little places like that, where if you're not wearing your clothes and it's like an old style or whatever, you take it and turn it in so you can get something else.
That's the thing right now for kids.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, they love it.
That's wonderful.
But it's like that. And so if you have like a ton of stuff in your closet that even things that still have tags on them, take them out there and the store will buy them from you. Obviously pennies on the dollar, but the store will buy them from you and then you can go and shop and buy other things.
That's great. I didn't know that was
like
a trend.
trade.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's 10 times better than the shit that I did when, I was Bees' age, didn't do
Stealing
that.
do-rags.
Well, no, yeah, but you looked at like thrifting and going to this like, oh, I'm not wearing used.
No, they love it. You can even do it. They have apps for it online. Poshmark, that's for high-end thrifting.
Oh, I know. That's where I bought your expensive bag,
Yeah, my Christian Louboutin.
whatever it is. But yeah,
Red bottoms.
yeah, whatever that was, I bought that. That's where I bought it on.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
that
you
website.
can, and it's all things that like when you buy those luxury items and you pay, I mean, ridiculous amounts of dollars for them, but you only wear them once or twice. And like the shoes kill your feet. So then when you're like, all right, these have sat in my closet for 3 years, I'm not going to wear them. Then you can sell them on this app. Somebody will buy them. Go buy something else.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, my mom's at the LCM and she goes so much that they give her discounts
Oh, I didn't know that.
at the thrift store. She gets discounts.
Nice.
They-
They also give her flowers.
They give her flowers. They put,
Yeah.
side note. Okay. So when we went up the other week for my mom's birthday,
Yeah.
if Inspector Nick was not with us, and it's okay, Nick, if you're listening, it's fine that you were there, but if you weren't with us, we were all, the girls were going to go, well, I think we were going to go get our toes done.
Yeah.
And it was because my mom's got jacked up feet. Like I saw her feet the other day and I was like, oh my God,
She's got old lady feet.
they are bad. So it's like, we need to get her in there. And
You go get her toes done.
it's going to be like in Dumb and Dumber where they bring out the grinder. And I mean, they were really, really bad. So it's like, let's just take it for a birthday. Wait till the birthday and we'll go and do it and this and this and that. And I was like, well, Nick's with us. It's going to be weird. And I don't know. So we ended up not doing it.
Nick probably would have liked to get his toes done too.
So I guess
Probably.
when I told her, because I told her she had jacked up toes.
You told her that?
Yeah, I told her that in front of you.
I don't remember hearing you say that. I would have been like, Jace, what the fuck?
No, I said, we're going to go get our toes done for your birthday. And she was like, oh, do I need my toes done? I was like, gotcha.
Oh my God, I didn't hear
It's
that.
like, your toes are jacked.
You're so terrible.
So, anyway, we ended up not going. So she tells me the other day, she's like, I'm having a spa day.
Oh, she's going to get her toes done.
Her hair and her toes. Guess how much wherever she goes. I don't know what she does. And my mom has a limited income. Like she is very, very limited.
Yeah.
You want to guess how much her spa day was for hair and toes?
Hair into $100.
Okay. How much was the hair?
Probably. So at that point, when you're not doing color and you're just doing a cut and all the things, $25, $35.
Okay. And the rest is toes.
Oh no. Oh, I'm way off. So, jacked up toe. How much are jacked up toes?
That's a great question. I don't know if you go to the nail salon and if you're
$35, $45 for toes.
do they upcharge you if they go, oh, your toe, you need a lot of work, we need double charge?
No, they
No.
don't tell you that. You have to pick which one you want.
I understand that, but if you've got jacked up like her feet, that's like going to a car wash and they're like,
a little
oh,
work.
dude, you've been mudding. This is going to take a couple washes. You're going to have to pay more.
I don't think they do. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know. They might. Who knows?
So you think $100?
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Why? By how much? A lot?
80.
That's how much it was?
No, $20.
How?
I don't know.
Hey,
$5 for the hair, $15 for the toes.
What?
Yeah, I don't know
And
where she got. I don't know if it's a soup kitchen spa. I have no idea.
Oh, you know what? She probably gets a senior discount.
She does, but no Asian place gives a shit about American senior citizens.
No, they do at the nail salons. They give senior discounts too.
The Asians do?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do on their little menu thing on the walls. They have senior discounts.
That's a huge discount.
Yeah.
Huge discount.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's
good
crazy.
for you. I go, good for you.
She
Great.
get her hair done for $5.
That's what she says.
What the shit?
Right?
How?
Don't know. Maybe the guy's blind. He charges less.
You're so dumb.
Take a chance.
Surprise.
No.
You never know what you're going to get.
So she,
Wow. Good for her.
so mom calls me
Mm-hmm.
and says, I'm out shopping for Caleb's birthday. I said, great. Like, great. You know,
Yeah, it's good.
great, like good, but great. Like, oh, Jesus.
You are the only one. You are like, I feel like it gives you anxiety.
It does.
But we love it. It's very entertaining.
Y'all
And
love
she
it.
gives thoughtful things.
Okay. Well, stand by. So she always looks like I got something on my teeth here. It's just a gap. So weird. I don't know. So she says, I got Caleb 2 things. I
Okay.
said, all right, what'd you get him? She goes, I got him a record player.
She just got him a record player for Christmas.
And we got him one, and he had one before. So now it's gonna be like 5 record players.
I don't think he has enough space for all those record players.
Right. And then she says, I also got him a 2002 Xbox.
He would actually probably like that.
I don't doubt that he wouldn't. I'm sure he'd appreciate both of them, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Told her to take them both back
Why?
because he's doesn't need 5 record players. I don't know.
That's true. Yeah, he doesn't need that many record players.
I don't know why she continuously wants to buy him the same gift over
because
and over
he
again.
likes it.
And the 2002 Xbox, that's the Xbox I gave to him. So I'm assuming he still has it. I don't know.
Probably.
Most likely he does because he's kind of a pack rat like that.
Yeah.
But even if he didn't still have that Xbox, the problem with the 2002 and the older Xboxes is you have to actually buy physical games to play
He
on them.
likes the physical games though. He probably has a bunch of them.
Okay, the new
It's from like so 2002, that's only a year younger than him. He was born in 2001.
yeah, younger. You mean older?
Older.
Yeah. I was like, well, that's weird.
No, it'd be younger if he was born in if the Xbox was 2002, the Xbox is younger than Caleb. Caleb was born in 2001.
Oh, the Xbox is younger.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
So, but I was like, you know, it's not realistic. Caleb's a realist. I'm a realist.
yeah. Hmm.
Women tend to live in fantasy worlds, and they
I like my La La Land, sir.
concoct this la 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 la,
La la la.
and
I
it's
like
just
to live there.
it's really annoying at times. So I said, look, take it back. I go,
This is annoying.
it doesn't make any sense, Mom. She goes, I said, let's focus. Let's be realistic. I said, go back out on the town in Eustis, Florida,
Go another day.
and text me before you buy anything.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, Jesus.
You got rules. Why you gotta give her rules?
Because she's wasting money. That's the thing that's another thing she
Okay.
does. You do the same thing. You guys waste money just to fill the space. If it doesn't make sense, don't waste the money. Like you'll buy things just to fill the
We
space.
try to get creative because you're very difficult to shop for.
Yeah, but a lot of times you just you it's almost like you wave the white flag and you throw your hands up and you're like, just get something. Just make sure we have something.
Next time you're gonna get something, I'm gonna wave the white flag and it's gonna be prize.
Well, just it's not that difficult. I mean, to figure out what to get for somebody, but a lot of times I think this is a woman thing, not just a
Probably.
you thing. But you guys, you just kind of I guess just get them the triangle pillow. Just get them the triangle pillow. Like, why the triangle pillow? He's got everything else, and if you want something, he just buys it himself, and it's a triangle pillow. Just get him the triangle pillow.
All right, you're getting a triangle pillow for your birthday.
I don't know why I came up with triangle pillow.
Done. I'm gonna put my face on it.
So I told my mom, take it all back. So she takes it back.
Uh-huh.
And then she calls me not that long after.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. She goes, I got something for Caleb that I think he's going to really like. I
Yeah.
said, what is it? She goes, I'm texting you a picture. Okay, Mom. She texts me a picture and I look at it and it's this old school Tar Heel blue and white double XL, Caleb size,
Correct size. Yep.
Michael Jordan Nike jersey.
It was really cool. Crushed it.
Yeah. Now it's not game wear jersey, but it's a shirt to wear.
It's cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's really cool. And
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That
all
was a
right.
good one.
Yeah, all right, Mom. I mean, she has no idea that it's the Tar Heel blue and all that stuff.
Mhm.
But like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, she did good.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
She goes, well, I want to get him some more stuff. I said, Mom, you don't have to do that. This would be plenty. Caleb is a good kid. He appreciates everything that he gets. He's not
Yep.
going to be like, is this it? She's like, no. I budgeted a certain amount of money.
Oh, babe. So you can't tell her no now.
Right. I know. Oh, well, I know. She goes, what else should I get him? I said, Mom, she was like, I'm thinking about going getting him records. She loves records.
Yes.
I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes back to her thrift store. She looks at the records. She didn't like any of them there.
Mm-hmm.
She had a friend that was selling some records. Didn't like any of them there.
Yeah.
She gets to a record store
Yeah.
and she calls me, and they're blaring music in the background. It sounds like a party. And she's like, I'm so overwhelmed. There's so many records. I just don't know which ones to buy. And she's thinking like it's a thrift store because they're records, not realizing that albums have made a comeback.
Yeah, and they're expensive.
Some are real expensive.
Yeah, the good classic ones are real expensive.
I know. Think about this. You can get a perfect sounding song, download it to your watch for 99 cents. But if you want for the most part, what had vanished album,
Mm-hmm.
they want you to pay $50 or $60.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like-
So you can hear it original with the pops and all the noises, everything.
You wonder if cassettes will ever make a comeback like that for the nostalgia, or
no. Cassettes had some flaws.
so did records.
They get
A lot of
all
flaws. That's why they
wound
made
up.
cassettes.
You take the pencil and have to put it back together.
Same with CDs. I mean, would CDs ever make a comeback?
Nah.
I agree. I don't think they will. I think the cumbersome effect of the record makes the record come back. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
Like you have to have the record player, you have this giant album, you put it on, you put the arm up, you got the needle, and you play it, and you got to have some speakers somewhere. It's a whole thing.
Well, and your record collection looks cool on the shelf. And I mean, like yours are framed on the wall behind you. They
Right.
look cool everywhere.
But yeah, I don't have framed cassettes. I don't frame CDs.
No, you got framed records.
Even my Shinedown gold album and platinum album,
Mm-hmm.
they have records.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a
They're
cassette and a
records.
CD in there too, but
Yeah.
they have a record because that's what all the gold and platinum
Mm-hmm.
albums that the record companies will put up. So she's like, I'm overwhelmed. I said, okay. And I said, what do you got there? She's like, I don't, does he want this? Does he want, she just name off some stuff. So finally we settled on 2 albums. It was because I started to think, I'm like, because I don't know what albums Caleb has. I'm like, maybe, why don't you get him unusual recordings? Like,
Mhm.
like not normal, just studio album, Metallica,
Right.
Black or something like that. Like, what if you could find Metallica and the San Francisco Orchestra, that
That would be cool.
record.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So she found Metallica 1972 recordings, or I don't even know what it is.
Oh, that's neat.
I didn't think Metallica wasn't around in 1972. So I don't know what she bought.
Oh.
I have no idea what she bought.
Oh, I don't know.
But she said Metallica 72 recordings. I don't know what that is.
Maybe it's 72 songs.
I was under the impression it was from 1972, which they would have been alive,
Yeah.
but they were not a band
Huh.
in 1972. I can tell you that.
What if she found like the craziest record on the face of the planet?
Right.
It's like
Worth $1 million,
Yeah.
And so then the other one she got was Bob Seger. live.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Bob Seger,
Yeah.
the Silver Bullet Band.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. And then I got on the phone with the record guy and I negotiated $5 off. My mom was tickled to death about that.
Oh, yeah.
She was like, Chase, I'm just so frustrated. I'm just going to give him a $50 gift card. And I was like, nah, don't do the gift card thing.
Yeah.
So that told me she wanted to spend no more than $50. So like when he said, well, this album's $40, she's like, oh, Chase, I'm not paying that much for an album. I was like, well, if I get both of them for $50, then she looks at it as like they're both 25.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
yeah.
She was very happy about that.
That's
so,
good.
Anyway, so don't tell Caleb. Don't say anything on social media. This is just
I'm not
between
saying
us.
anything. Just between. Don't tell anybody.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the audience.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell anybody. It's just got
Don't tell Caleb.
It's got to be between us.
He's not on social media like at all ever.
Mhm.
So it's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the presentation?
Yes.
Okay, so
We Talladega Nighted that business.
yeah, we did.
Shake and bake,
So
baby.
this networking group that I'm a part of called BNI,
It's a cult.
it's very cultish.
It's cool.
But I got to tell you, I didn't think it was going to be my bag. I really am enjoying it. And it's done a lot of great things
Yeah, it's fantastic.
for Alive.
Uh-huh.
So the other day was my day to give a presentation. So members, every couple months, you'll get 7 minutes to do a presentation. Every meeting, you get 42 seconds to stand up and say something about your business.
Mhm.
And it's a referral-based organization where,
You have to give referrals to get referrals, and it's a requirement to be a part of the club.
right, exactly.
If you don't give referrals, you don't get to stay.
Yeah, they'll kick you out.
Yeah.
They'll kick you out. So today was, or the other day was my presentation, and not everybody knows me in there.
Mhm.
Of being the radio guy and Buckethead at one time, and being in Orlando, you think that there would be Buckethead fans.
Well,
there.
I feel like
Maybe.
you should say about the prep to this.
Well, I'm just getting started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, relax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we had Kinsey, who works for us,
Uh-huh.
do a lot of the PowerPoint presentation.
She did. She crushed the PowerPoint.
Did a great job.
Yep.
Talking about the different therapies we
Mhm.
have. Then I went in and I added the personal touch and
Yep.
stuff like that. So originally the idea was, I said, hey, Rach, why don't you come to the meeting with us or
Mhm.
me,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll tag team this bitch.
Yeah. Shake and bake.
The problem is Rachel doesn't know when to shut up.
That is a true statement. And I have not only road trip Tourette's, but science Tourette's.
You've got just Tourette's in
Just
general.
got Tourette's.
So there's a lot of people that don't know how to take the first exit ramp. They don't know how
Yeah.
to stop a conversation.
I cannot land my plane.
Never lands the plane. It's
Yeah.
always, well, I just, I cooked that egg and the egg was really good. And I put the bacon and
I
then
can't help that people like to talk to me.
like, rah, 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 like, shut the fuck up. And
No,
so,
nobody ever says that to me. They just like to talk to me. It's fine.
they think that, but it's okay. It's a woman thing. Women don't know when to stop.
Nope.
They do not. Guys want it short, sweet, boom, like
Babe,
sex.
I will never shut up.
Yeah. So we decided against tag teaming.
Yeah, it was a good idea because there was a time limit and it said 7 minutes. And we've been trying these new things, videos and me being on time, and it's really challenging. Well, you who have done this for 30 years and are very, very good at how long 7 seconds is, how long 7 minutes is, how long 7 hours. You can be hit your time in and get everything in very efficiently. It's very difficult to do.
Well, it's not really.
It is.
It's
But everyone else in the room had a hard time doing it, but you.
There's some good talkers in there.
Yeah, there was one fella that crushed his Power Rangers PowerPoint.
Oh, Dimitri.
Oh my God, my favorite. It was
He's a good dude.
such it was good, to the point, quick. It was fun. He got in and he got out. And that is the only other person in that room that did like you.
Okay. Anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
So we
It was a
decided against
compliment.
it. So I was like, well, let's do something funny because I want to involve you in this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just kind of bounce off you every once in a while and turn to you and
I was a chirper.
Yeah, you're a chirper. I said, I was like, hey, did I miss anything up on this? And you're like, nah, you did pretty good. Cool. Got the okay, guys. Let's move on. So it was fun, and they enjoyed that. And so we get through, I get through the presentation, and it goes real. I thought it went really well.
It did.
And then there were old Buckethead listeners there. That was cool, kind of cool. When I told them what my past history was and all that stuff. And then so afterwards, I had a lot more people come up to me and talk to me about what we do and ozone therapy and so on and so forth. But there was a comment that was made at the very end when one of the leaders of our chapter, Melanie, got up there and she said, girl, I got to come see you because I need to look as young as you look, because, Ray just had 2 kids.
Not just 2 kids. I mean, we're 24 and 20. I got grown kids and I look great.
Yeah, but you've had 2 adults exit your vagina. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
Yes. Okay. That's my point.
Yeah.
And all these women, a lot of times, women have these kids and shit just falls apart.
Yeah.
And they just go downhill. There's something to be said. I got to tell you, because it's no secret, been an open book about this. Rachel's an MTV show.
Yeah.
She got knocked up when she was a teenager.
16 and pregnant. What up?
Yeah. But she worked 3 jobs.
I did.
Put herself through college.
I did.
Grinded it out.
I did.
Got lucky and met me.
Yeah, you got lucky, sir, because I came to you with 2 potty trained children that slept through the night. You didn't have to do any of that baby shit. So you're welcome.
Yeah, I didn't have to. Yeah, you're right. I didn't have to deal with any of that. All I had to deal with was cops coming to the house at midnight, at 1 o'clock in the morning, because there's a missing persons out for people's daughters who Caleb snuck into our house. But I didn't have to deal with the other stuff. I just had to deal with that stuff.
Listen, pick your battle.
Right. So
can't be friggin' beggars, can't be choosers.
So, Rach responds back with, come on and see me, come on and see me. And, and there's something to be said about having kids younger. I'll full disclosure. I grew up in a very conservative way. It was the pass down of the boomer generation. I talk about this all the time. They programmed me that you get good grades, you go to college, you graduate college, you get a job, you have that job the rest of your life, you retire, you have a wife, you have kids, you have a dog, a neighbor named Fred, a white picket fence.
I like Fred.
And everything works out. If long as you follow the plan, trust the process. That's the process.
I did not trust the process.
Well, the process is bullshit. So
it is.
But I did trust the process.
Yeah.
I trusted I tweaked it a little bit.
Till me.
But I trusted I trusted the process. I got married. Thank God we didn't have children, but
didn't work out.
My career is I'm not getting a pension. It's the industry is not anywhere near what it used to be. It might even be around in the next 10 years. You know what I mean? So it's just that philosophy was bullshit. It was a lie.
Yeah.
As far as relationships go, it was, you don't have children until you're married. I mean, this is the way you should do it, until you're married and you're settled and you're financially stable, and then you grow together and you build a family.
I like to wing it.
Right. I mean, you're a kid having a kid.
Yeah. Oh, I was.
And to me, that's not how you do it.
No, but you make the decision. I mean, it happened and I handled it.
Yeah. But now that I look back, not look back, but at 49, seeing everything,
I did it the right way.
I think you did.
I know I did.
Like, you went against all the rules. Like, you slutted out as a teenager. We're stupid enough to get knocked up. Right. And then you're like, made the biggest mistake of my life.
I didn't say that. You did.
I'm just saying what people probably say.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
And you keep the kid. Thank God. Right. Yeah. You keep the kid. You didn't, clothes hanger him.
Wasn't going to do that either.
And you're like, okay, I'm raising this kid. I'm still got a couple years of high school. I got to go to college. I got to have a social life. I got to, this is crazy. This is
I wasn't even scared. It was just, that was what it was. And this is what I have to do. And that's my my chosen path, and that's what I'm doing.
So you look at people that say those things to people like you when you were younger, and you're judged, slut. Dummy,
oh, big time.
whore,
Big time.
right?
Oh, yeah.
But
It's cool.
the flip side of this, and there is a flip side,
There is.
and nobody talks about it,
Nope.
is that when you go to that little league game and your kid, 7 years old, is out there playing second base because he's not good enough to play shortstop, and his dad is 80 years old, that's fucking weird, right?
Oh, yeah. If you go old, yeah. If you're having kids wait until
Right.
later in life,
Right.
yeah, real weird.
But we're going to, let's say, a wedding or a college sorority party or a work function for Caleb.
I'm literally the youngest parent ever.
Yeah, guys there want to do you.
They think that I'm a sibling and not a parent.
Right. So it's a very interesting dichotomy of that whole idea of
When you think about it, there are people like I am 16 years older than Caleb. I mean, like there are people that
my belt's older than that.
your belt is older than that. But I mean, like when you were in college and when you were 20, you were drinking and partying and staying out all night and not sleeping.
No.
Well, I was just not sleeping for a different reason. And when's the best time to not sleep in your life? In your 20s.
Right.
And so like if we had have made that decision before I had my hysterectomy to have another baby, we'd have like a 5-year-old right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? In my 40s, I like to sleep.
Yeah. Well, we don't sleep much, but yeah.
I don't want like a little one running around where, I mean, I know there are like Linda has a 2-year-old. She's 42.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. We're not bashing anybody. We're just
No,
this is about our story. So
yeah, I'm just saying I did it right. It's fine.
Right. We're talking from our. I mean, obviously, we're on cloud 9 because as much as we hate our kids being out of the house, this is what I said to somebody the other day. I hate being an empty nester because I miss the sounds of our kids in the house.
Yes.
But I wouldn't want those sounds of a kid I don't know in my house. Meaning I wouldn't want a third child, not a Bees or a Caleb. I wouldn't want a third child just to fill in that gap of sounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a 5-year-old running around. Couldn't do it.
If it happened, you would love the baby.
Now I would give it back.
You can't give them back. But I wouldn't want to do that would have been starting over, and I wouldn't want to do diapers and potty training and all that kind of stuff all over again, where, I did all my no sleeping in my 20s, and it's chill now because the kids come home and they like Caleb will come home when Bees is home from school.
Henry, stop.
When Bees is home from school and they stay the night, and they don't get up until 10:30, 11 o'clock. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I couldn't imagine at this stage of our lives, and not just, take the empty nester out of the equation as far as the kids, but professionally.
Yeah. I got, dude.
What?
I live at the spa.
Right. Exactly. And to think that, especially what happened this past year in California, and what we're doing now. Yeah. And, the radio thing is not necessarily my thing, and the podcast, and I'm putting my efforts into that. And you're at the spa and I'm putting my efforts into that as well. And it's bad enough. We got 5 dogs and going, okay, I got to get home to the fuck around gang.
Yeah.
Because they got to go outside, but having a 5-year-old run around. Like when
you would be a stay-at-home dad. That's what you would be. I'm on the second side I'm on my second career.
So am I.
Healing people. No, but you're at home more often and I have to be there for caregiving. So you would have to be home for caregiving and you would be responsible for a human being.
I know.
All the time.
I would have to hang over the kid and put Carlos in the front with a little and go do what I need to go do. I'd have him be at the poker room with a child in front of me.
You can't do that. They don't let that happen.
Well, I just wear a big jacket. They just think I'm fat.
They frown upon that.
Poker rooms really frown up. You can't have children at the poker table?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
When they do that?
You probably should ask them. Just the same as you can't have them in the casino.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I've always said, great idea, great moneymaker, a daycare outside of a casino, like right outside.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It makes sense because you can't take the kids in there.
I know. That's perfect. I don't know
we
what
can't
you'd
do
call it, but it would be good. So anyway, it was just the idea of having, if we were to have kids at this stage of our lives, I don't know if we could, I mean, we'd do it, but it would be tough. It'd be really, really tough. I think the older you get, the more selfish you should get, and you do get.
But you can't if you have kids.
Right. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's my point. If you have small children still at the house,
You can't be selfish.
you can't enjoy the fruits of your success, because once you get into, they say, in your 20s, you're trying to figure things out. The 30s, you start rolling. 40s, you kind of nailed it by now. And then the 50s, you start thinking about getting out and retiring into your 60s and your 70s.
I do everything all wrong.
You do it all wrong.
I know. I'm on time number 2. Let's success number 2.
But if you're in like my age, you're 49 and you're going into your 50s,
Yeah.
and you're thinking about that next stage of your life, that get along stage, and you've got a 5-year-old thinking that 5-year-old, he's going to be 15, you're going to be 60.
Old as fuck.
Yeah. He's going to be 20, you're going to be 65.
Yeah.
Like, when would I be able to start enjoying my life without having to worry about that kid? I'd almost
65?
be 60 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And that was, I think, the boomer mentality. That was how that went, was that, okay, my dad's in his 60s and I'm graduating high school. Just hypothetically, my dad's in his 60s. I'm graduating high school. Then you go to, but your dad then dies shortly afterwards. So your dad didn't get to really, outside of when you were a kid, and he was younger. And when I say younger, he was in his 40s.
Yeah.
That's still not younger, but that's, you know what I mean?
This is like an epiphany for you.
It really, it was that comment that she made to you. And you're a beautiful woman. There's no doubt about it. And so many people compliment you, and they compliment me because you got picture coverage and all that stuff. But for some reason, when she made that comment, like, I'm absorbing a lot more. There's no doubt I'm going through this midlife crisis thing.
I agree.
But I'm absorbing more and I'm observing more. So like that comment, I've heard it before, but that one for some reason just really set in.
Yeah. Most of the time people don't realize that I am so much younger than them. Like, most of the parents even the parents that we go and see at school with bees at college, I mean, most of them are older than you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so,
I'm the young,
you're the young dad.
But some of them are around, not much older than me.
They just look a lot older.
And they look like they're 70 years old. There was that one guy, nice guy. Don't get me wrong. Nice guy. He was like, "How old are you?" Or he said, he made a reference to, like, I was way younger than him. And I was like, "Well, I'm going to be 50 in June." He goes, "What?" He goes, "I'm 52. And I said, "What?"
Ozone fixes that.
And he goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I own an ozone therapy spa that helps out."
There you go.
And he was like, "I got to get down there. I got to get down there." But I didn't want,
like, it does good things. Oh,
I didn't want to say, like, "Why do you look so old for 52?" But he did. I would have, if I had to guess, I would have said he was like 64.
Yeah,
65.
I wouldn't have guessed 52.
Yeah, it was way, way older than that. And he thought I was like 40, 38, 39, 40, something like that.
He didn't think you were in your 30s.
I guess
You got gray in your guy here.
I think didn't I shave when I went up there?
I don't remember.
Oh no, I did not shave. I did have gray.
Yeah.
That was it. It was the opposite. He thought I was older than what I was because of the gray beard.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird because I had that little gorilla.
Yeah.
That
You
gorilla.
got a little gray.
silverback.
Yeah, a little
Silverback.
gray guy going on there.
So if you had to go back and do it again,
Mhm.
would you still get knocked up at 16?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't change anything. I mean, as much as I have been through in my world, I would not change anything.
Yeah. And I got to thank you for doing that as well,
Oh, you're welcome.
because it
I'm
made
here for you, babe.
my life a lot easier.
Yeah. You didn't have to do diapers. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No diapers, no potty training, and everybody sleeps through the night. And if they puke, they make it to the toilet or the trash can.
That's the secret to a great, long lasting empty nester relationship is make sure the kids
Get you a single mom.
get you a single mom knocked up in her teens, and then you
Done.
just kind of tag in later in life.
You're so stupid.
So you don't have to wrestle the whole match. You're like the last in the
You just got to come in strong for the teenage years.
you're number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Like you just last and just clean up. That's the best.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, no,
That's good. I'm here for you, dude.
I think it's great. I think it's
Yeah,
great. I
here for you.
appreciate you
Mhm.
being a little flooze.
I wasn't a floozy, but that's fine. It was.
You
for-
got the D at 16.
Yeah. And it was my first time.
Did not
It
teach
just-
sex ed in that school, I guess.
It just happened.
Guess
It's
they-
okay.
Guess they didn't have good teachers. That's all I'm saying.
They did.
Well, they didn't teach you properly.
I don't follow direction well, and you know that.
Well, then if that's true, then it would have been in the butthole.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
You're so dumb.
That'd be silly. Okay, look, thank you for listening. We got a whole week of shows from the BS Faux Yeah. Faux Yeah.
Mhm.
Tomorrow's a big day.
What's tomorrow's a big day?
Tomorrow's Giorgio.
Oh,
So we release this
I
on
love
Monday. I mean,
Giorgio.
depending on when you listen to this, but we release Honey episodes on Monday, and then Tuesday's episode of the BS will be Giorgio Tsoukalis.
He's my favorite. It's
Giorgio
so good.
Tsoukalis.
Oh my God, y'all go listen to it. It is so good.
Yeah.
Like fascinating good.
Ancient aliens. It's with wheels. Ancient aliens.
So much.
And the best part is really, well, not the best part, but one of my favorite parts is at the end of the episode, what happens after Giorgio leaves the show. That's give you a little hoopity hop.
Ooh, teaser.
But it's a sub episode. You know, you get these are Freebay episodes. Like Wednesday's a Freebay episode.
Mhm.
The Tuesday night live streams, they're free, obviously. You can sub if you want, if you don't want ads.
Mhm.
But
Y'all want to pay to listen to Giorgio? It is so good.
yeah, the whole idea is for us to get as many subscribers as possible and for you not to fall off when it's time to resubscribe.
Mhm.
So if you could do that, I would highly appreciate that. It's a favor to the Baileys. Just go to thebaileyshow.com, and right there on the homepage says subscribe, and you got to hit that, and it takes you to a website, and you just fill out a couple pieces of information, and boom, you're in. And then on Spotify, and only on Spotify, you will find those locked episodes unlocked after you subscribe. Remember, if you subscribe to Spotify, that doesn't mean you're subscribing to the BS podcast. It's two totally different worlds. And I just learned the other
Spotify.
I just learned the other day that Spotify is something with I've been with them so long in the podcast world that they've expanded something to other countries. So I think that's
neat.
that's a good thing for us. I know it's a good thing for us, and it's a good thing for you guys. But yeah, so got a busy week of shows. As we did last week, we had a lot of great guests and whatnot. We're going to continue that trend. So yeah, please subscribe. Go to the BaileyShow.com. Also, social media, like, share, follow at Listen to the BS on YouTube at The Bailey Show. Always trying to get our numbers up. I still do not understand the math. I see how many people listen, like the download / plays, really what they're called. And then I see how many people follow. The numbers don't match up at all.
Go follow.
So it's either the followers aren't listening or the listeners aren't following. One of the two. They should be the same exact number off by maybe 2 or 3. But that's it.
Y'all go technology.
Please go technology and share the content. You guys are getting better at that, but I got to keep shoving it down your throat holes because that's the only way that somebody else is going to find out about the BS podcast is by you sharing it within your network and saying, hey, check out the show. Like tag one person in your network. On a daily basis, I put up new content. You know, those little clips I call snaps. Just tag somebody. Tag Billy. Tag Freddie. Tag
Billy.
Tag Johnny. Tag Susie. And say, hey, Susie, you know that sound you're looking for? Listen to this.
Okay.
Back to the Future. Johnny.
Yeah, that was good.
You know?
Oh.
Hey, it's your cousin Marvin. Marvin Berry. You know that sound you're looking for? Listen to this.
That was good.
Deep down in Louisiana, across from New Orleans, we're back up in the woods among the evergreens. There stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where stood a country boy named Johnny B. Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar like a ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 go. Johnny B. Good.
Don't worry, ladies. I'll keep him.
I'm taking, ladies. I know you're into it.
It's my daily entertainment.
I know you wanted some of that.
Probably not that, but yeah.
If I were single,
You're not.
I wouldn't be for long.
Yes, you would. Yeah.
Ladies don't like Johnny because
Big Daddy Bang Bang's out of practice.
oh, that was good, man. What are you talking
It
about?
was really good.
You don't have to sing on key if you know all the words.
That, you know what? That's a very true statement.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
That's
You
why.
win.
That's why I learned long ago
Just know all the words.
to open the jewel case, memorize the words, and your extra Smart Brother bonus points if you get the uhs and ahs.
Wow.
Like at the beginning of Every Rose Has Its Thorn, he goes.
So
Doom,
he does.
Doom, doom.
So another thing that you got to learn all of these lyrics and things in your like teens and 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I know all the children's songs and the Disney songs.
Yeah, you do.
I know all the words to all those.
I love you.
Because I
You
had
love me.
Fuck Barney.
Oh shit.
No.
Jesus.
No. I did not let Caleb watch Barney. Nope.
Why?
Because he's a freaking raper giant purple dinosaur. I don't like him.
Do you have proof of any of this?
No, I just don't like him.
Oh my God.
I don't like Barney. I'm not a fan.
But Raper?
Bae, I just can't. He's creepy. I don't like it. I don't like the show. I didn't like Caleb.
But you let him watch the Teletubbies.
No, I did not. He didn't get to watch the Teletubbies either. He watched the Wiggles.
Oh,
the
that's
guys.
So much more
That was
straight.
that was like the kid version of New Kids on the Block. The Wiggles, kid version of boy band.
Yeah, a lot of those in Caleb's generation, Wiggles, Teletubbies, you wonder why they have the thoughts that they have now today.
Well, he was
very confused. Grown
was-
men in very bright clothes, dancing around in unison, singing weird songs.
Yeah, it was the kid version of a boy band. I grew up with New Kids on the Block, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC. So Caleb watched the Wiggles. Duh.
Okay.
Boy banded up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was totally fine.
I didn't know. I know who they are, but
No, I did let him watch Dora the Explorer, though.
I think that grown men dancing like a boy band for children named the Wiggles sounds a little petty to me. Like file.
I feel like you're a hater right now.
Well, hey, you want to come backstage and touch the Wiggles?
Nobody
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
ever said that.
Wiggle, wiggle,
Ew,
wiggle.
you're so weird. Nobody ever said that.
At least Barney,
No.
he can't poke it out of the costume.
Ew.
The Wiggles were like just dudes in outfits.
Yeah, like dudes singing. They didn't do any weird things like that.
You touch the wiggle and it will make you giggle.
What?
Wiggle.
Oh
wiggle.
my God, you're the next generation of Wiggles. Friggin' prostate wiggles.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
All right, let's finish this up. So a whole week of shows. Giorgio, Tuesday's episode of the BS. You definitely don't want to miss that. And we talk extraterrestrial. Some of the stuff that he says is absolutely amazing. He explains the drones that popped up on the East Coast that just suddenly we stopped talking about for some reason. The pyramids and how what we see are just the tips of the pyramid, and there's more underground. Way cool. Really cool conversation. Religion and aliens. I brought up my father-in-law's theory that angels are actually aliens, and Giorgio has, not shockingly, an excellent response to that. And he says a lot about religion and aliens that shocked me. Stuff that I don't remember him saying on any of the episodes of Ancient Aliens on History Channel. So very, very, very cool stuff. If you are interested, if you're a business and thinking about being a sponsor, always would like to have the conversation. Always talking to people. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Some cases I tell people, look, it's not worth it. Don't do it, because I'm not going to be able to give you what you want. I'll be completely honest with you about that. But if I can help you, then we can work out a deal and get somewhere on this. Just reach out to me. You can get all the information on thebaileyshow.com. It's not about money for me, but it's about money for you. So I just want all of my sponsors to know that I'm trying my best to get them business.
Sure.
You know, just like that networking meeting we were talking about before, is it's not a matter of you're trying to sell somebody something like mischievously or maliciously. You're trying to, in my situation, communicate great services that businesses have to offer.
Make a connection.
And in return, you get those services. Obviously, you have to pay for them. There's a difference. You know, the sleazy sales thing versus the, hey, here's a service you might need. You know, and that's the big difference.
Yep.
So, all right, you got anything before we get out?
Yeah, I wonder if Giorgio can find my abs with the extra tweth wheels.
The ecto abs.
Yes.
Well, I gotta tell you that when the aliens came down, they took your abs with them.
Could they bring them back?
You might have been probed, and that's what they took, your abs.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, well, we'll find. Oh, next time I talk to him, and towards the end of the conversation, you'll see what I mean. And there will be a next time. I'll ask him about your abs. All right,
I
look.
would like to know.
As always, thanks for the support. Enjoy the shows this week. All right, please subscribe, thebaileyshow.com. All right, support the show, support the cause. New merch up on the merch store. Again, that's on thebaileyshow.com as well. I think there's a sale going on with t-shirts and sweatshirts and whatnot, so take advantage of that. But there's some cool new merch that we have just put up there thanks to the Bald Badger. All right, talk to you this week. Talk to you soon. There we go. All right, and bye.
I realize not everyone feels this way. And if you are okay with this stage of your life, honestly, more power to you.
Thanks for listening. Get more information and episodes on thebaileyshow.com.
Honey, I raised the kids.
Subscribe at thebaileyshow.com. Yeah, baby.